SIUE will go on the the penalty kill rather for the second time in this game. Illinois doesn't realize they're on the power. They thought they were going to take take both. So Illinois on the power play here.
Edwards is still arguing the fact on that one.
Face-off win for SIUE, brought in by Edwards, pass to the far side, backhand, and what a save by Delfini. Nice save by Delfini. He didn't know where the rebound was, but he's able to get it out.
That's a heck of a give and go right there.
Now Tinsley over for Rauscher, and Rauscher will send it the length of the ice in the air. Glove down by Delfini. He'll leave it back behind the goal, and Illinois will slow down the pace.
Was that Edwards on a wrist?
Giving chase back behind, and that's cleared out by Illinois. That'll go the length of the ice, and that'll be icing against Illinois.
Did he shoot that on a wrist shot? Oh my, that was a long wrist shot. He put that right on net. Pretty impressive.
12 shots on goal for the Cougars, 5 for Illinois. 1-1 tie with 4:11 remaining here in the first period, and 1:26 remaining, and a cross-checking penalty to Tyler Gillen. Tinsley has it in his own zone, wraps it around for Emmerich on the near side. Emmerich will turn and fire for Bond. Bond has that taken away from him, but he's able to clear the zone. Picked up by Romanchuk. Handed off, brought in by Sonneson. Brings it ahead, working on Rauscher. Nice job by Rauscher to force him outside. Checked by Tinsley. Battle in the far side corner. Tinsley throws down Sonneson. Romanchuk at the point. His shot just goes over the goal. Now it's picked up by Hendrickson on the near side. Throw him back down low. Rauscher with a nice play. He can't get it out though. Held in at the point. Seacott with it. Has that taken away. Rauscher, he can't clear. Hendrickson has it. His shot just goes wide. Might have come off the stick of Nosser. Now it's wrapped around to the near side for Lum. Thrown down low. Picked up by Seacott. Taken away by Rauscher. They'll bring it ahead. 19 seconds remain in the power play for Illinois. That puck comes out to center. Tipped ahead by Hendrickson. He walks it along the slot. His shot goes a couple of feet wide of the top shot of the net. Picked away by Sable. Here comes Sable. He's got one to beat. On the PK, his shot sticked away by Delfini into the far side corner, and the Cougars kill off their second penalty kill of the night. Henson plays it off to Cortivo. Off the boards for Skelton. Skelton brings it in, hands it off for Faulkner. Faulkner throws it in towards the net. Sticked away by Delfini. Goes back behind the goal. Backhand shot by Sable. Goes into the far side corner. Faulkner will leave it for Skelton. Skelton centering past. Smacked away. Cortivo holds it in at the point. Sable sees that taken away from him. Sable will walk it. Hands it back for Skelton at the point. Cortivo plays it ahead. Now Faulkner picks up the loose puck. He'll throw it back behind the net. Picked up by Skelton, centering packs for Sable. Sable tried to get it to Faulkner, but that gets taken away by Flaukus. Now it's thrown out to the point. Nice hold by Henson. Thrown down back behind the goal, Barnes. He'll throw it off the glass and to the Illinois bench with a stoppage in play. 1:44 remains here in the first period of a tie game.
Reiterating on that, when Illinois was on that power play, they had shots and took them from the point, but a lot of them, were 2-4 inches off from the goal there, and they had nobody in front. So,
face-off win by Andrew Bond. Shot by Tyler Gillen, and it just goes wide. Controlled by Illinois, comes out to center ice. Picked up by Tinsley. He'll throw it off for Steiner to the far side. Now for Gillen. He brings it in through neutral ice. They've got a 3-on-2. Gillen now for Edwards, and he can't control it, but he's able to pick up the rebound, hand it off for Gillen. Now it goes to the far side. Bond, his shot, and that's gloved by Delfini. Delfini in goal tonight for the Illinois Illini. Most of the goaltending has been by Ben Wexler and former Marquette Explorer Austin Gentry, but they decide to go with Paolo Delfini tonight against the SIUE Cougars, trying to get a change in that net. Meanwhile, it's brought ahead by Illinois, picked up by Lum. Lum will throw it near the net, well wide of the goal. Funny bounce off the dasher and up over the glass and out of play.
Yep, and I tell you what, we've seen a lot of that our buddy there in goal for years there at Marquette. Austin Gentry played some incredible hockey there for MVCHA.
Face-off won by SIUE, brought ahead by Nick Edwards. Couple of moves in neutral ice. And doesn't like what he sees, so he takes it back in his own zone, tries again. Tries to get it up for Emmerich. Nice play by Edwards to get that back and gets it for Tinsley. Tinsley's pass ahead for Edwards. He tips it into the zone. Cleared out. Go the full length of the ice, but on net, so no icing. Handed off by Nosser for Steiner. He'll clear it to the near side for Tinsley. Tinsley skates ahead with it. Into the neutral zone. Tinsley will drop it down for Emmerich. Emmerich shoves off Romanchuk. Taken away by Illinois. And Hendrickson will get it out to center. Steiner plays it to the near side for Burton. Burton brings it in. Has it behind the goal. Centering pass. Emmerich, he scores! Taylor Emmerich!
Taylor Emmerich, all right. Civic Memorial Eagle alumni there. Way to go, Emmerich.
That'll be his 8th point in his 3rd game. And his 4th goal in those 3 games.
He got that on a rebound. SIU's got 14 shots on goal, so they're looking like they do this in the second period. We're going to have a heck of a period here for SIUE. Just keep chipping away.
Brought ahead by Gillen. He'll throw it in on net, and that'll do it for the first period. 2-1 lead for the SIUE Cougars. We'll step away and come back for more hockey action here at the East Alton Ice Arena. You're watching Cougars hockey on ECTV, channel 993. All right, here we are back at the East Alton Ice Arena, about to stop the puck for the second period of action. A 2-1 lead for the SIUE Cougars as they control the puck, dump it in to the Illinois zone. That's cleared out by Illinois, dumped in by Steiner, and gloved down by Romanchuk. He'll throw it out near the SIUE zone. Steiner plays it ahead, picked up by Emmerich, handed off for Burton on the near side. Pass for Emmerich, and that just hopped over his stick. Steiner with a nice play, pinching in. I like how these defensemen from SIUE get up in the play.
Yeah, they're getting up there. They're going to get a shot. Well, there's a lot of movement around the boards. They're using a lot there, too. They're not really getting much in the middle. They need to get more in that middle, get in front of that goaltender.
Burton hands it up for Emmerich, brought ahead by Edwards. Now for Emmerich, he tipped it and it just goes wide. Handed off for Burton. He walks around the boards, handed off for Tinsley on the near side. Shot from the point and a glove saved by Delfini. He'll cover up for a whistle, 19:04. Just 56 seconds drop off here in the second period.
Well, SIU's getting chances, but I've seen a lot tonight, well, with the first period and second period. They're getting it on the tape, and they're just not getting enough wood on it to put it in the goal.
Shot by Gillian and a save by Delfini. Check up high right in front of the net. Edwards wants a call. He's not going to get it.
Tyler, he's always had that good shot.
Face off by Bond. Shot! And a save by Delfini on another shot by Tyler Gillen up near the ear hole. That's always a tough save for a goaltender up there by that ear hole.
Oh, yeah. See if he gets another one, and I think he
Gillen
will.
right off the face off again, and another glove save by Delfini.
He's loving that. Now if we can get somebody in front of the net there, they can just crash it.
Be looking for Edwards on that far side wing to be crashing here, and hey, go back to Edwards. Gillen. He's not going to go high again.
No. Nope.
Nice play by Bond, getting it ahead through the legs on the face-off. He picks up his own rebound, back to Cortivo, who hands it down low. Good hold by the Cougars, brought ahead by Bond. He backhands it near the net. Edwards was there, and that gets poked away from him. Now it gets brought out by Illinois. Good play by Rauscher. Pokes that ahead. Picked up by Bond. He'll hand it off for Rauscher. Back for Bond, who's skating ahead. Bond brings it in. Winds up. Waits for the defenseman to pinch in and then takes the shot. Nice play by him. Very smart play by Bond. Now Illinois plays it up on the near side half boards. Rauscher holds it in with the glove. He battling along the half boards for it. Edwards pokes it ahead. Nice hold by him. Now Illinois is able to get the puck out. Cortivo gets it in his own zone. Pass ahead for Bond. Bond brings it in. His shot blocked out in front by Falkus. Now a shot near the goal, off the back of the goal. Shot by Cortivo just goes wide, and the Cougars are really getting a lot of pucks near the net. Goes back behind the net. Falkus there to get it. Cleared it out. They finally got one past Cortivo. And Rauscher plays it on the near side.
Oh,
big hit by Bond near the blue line. Reverse check on Tipperman, and he just leveled him and goes back to the bench. Now that comes out to center, picked up by Cortivo. He plays it ahead, picked up by Sonesson. Sonesson, that's poked away by Cortivo. Sonesson's able to pick the puck back up. Cortivo gets that away from him. Now Moore can't get it near the nets. Sable chips it out to neutral ice, looking for Faulkner. Sable will pick up the loose puck, bring it into the Illinois zone, splits the defense. He's got it in front, shot, and a big save down in front. Puck still loose. They blow it dead as the referee lost it in the pads of Delfini. But a nice save by Delfini on the breakaway from Sable, who split the defense at the blue line.
I like that hit by Andrew Bond. Such a good kid, well-natured kid off the ice, and showing a little bit of attitude there on the ice tonight.
That puck comes out to center. Chip back in by Henson. There's the delayed offsides. Skelton argues the call as they're forced to retreat, and Illinois will bring it through neutral ice into the SIUE Cougar zone. Shot goes wide to the right side. Picked up by Turner. Throws it back behind the goal. Spinning with it is Sable. He'll hand it off for Tinsley. Comes back to Sable, kicking it ahead, trying to look for Skelton. Delayed offsides for Illinois. SIUE's got time. Passed ahead by Henson off the stick of Skelton. That gets tipped in, no icing. Backhanded by Romanchuk to the near side. Long stretch pass, looking for Turner. That's poked away. Winterberg will hold on to it. Back for Tinsley, back up for Winterberg. He loses it in neutral ice, and that's dumped back in by Zorch. Zorch winds up, shot, and couldn't get enough of it. Henson blocks it, able to control. Tinsley plays it off the near side corner rather. Sperry there, hands it up for Skelton. Skelton trying to get it out to Winterberg, couldn't feed it through. Two Illinois defensemen, and they dump it back into the SIUE zone. That gets picked up by Henson. He throws it ahead, that gets poked away. Scary there, but Illinois couldn't do anything with it. Now that's iced by SIUE, but a nice play by Mertzman to beat the defenseman to the hash marks, and they call it off. Winterberg, nice hold in the far side corner. He gets checked, but still comes away with it. Now a pass for Sperry, who's the goal scorer on the first goal of the game for the Cougars, and he couldn't get a shot in on net. Steiner pinching in. Still loose. Steiner's able to hold, leaves it for Mertzman, winds up. His shot trickled wide, couldn't get enough of it. Now Rauscher out for Mertzman. His shot, and a nice play out in front by Romanchuk to block it into the corner. Now comes out to the point. Winterberg can't hold the line, and he'll hand it off for Steiner here on the near side. Steiner throws it in off the glass over to the far side corner. Picked up, and the far side boards by Lund. Left behind the net, and Edwards almost tucked that in. And meanwhile, Illinois brings it out through center ice. Rauscher, he can't clear the zone. Brought in by Illinois. And a shot blocked out in front. Barnes couldn't get enough of it. Now it goes to Edwards. Edwards able to get it out of the zone. Barnes throws it right back in. Illinois has to touch up. And it's brought out by SIUE. Here they come, 3-on-2 on the stick of Burton. He walks it down. Backhand looking for Steiner. And Steiner walked to the near side. And it hopped right over his stick. Now it's picked up by Barnes. Barnes will bring it ahead, throws it in on goal. Nosser, he gets it, hands it back for Emmerich. Emmerich skates around, hands it off for Burton. He tips it ahead, no icing. Burton, nice play, gets back to it, tried to center it to Edwards, comes out for Emmerich. Emmerich backhand shot, he scores! That'll be Emmerich's second of the game. God, he's hot right now.
Oh, man, and I tell you what, the patience he showed there, he waited until that goaltender committed down. He seen what was going on, showed one direction, went on that backhand, and put it right over him.
We might see a goaltender change here. Paolo Delfini got injured on the play. Ben Wexler on the bench is getting ready. The trainer from the SIUE training staff. They have a very good training staff over there at SIUE. She's out there tending to him. Wexler is about to come over the boards.
I didn't see what happened with him, but I tell you, getting back behind the net is the most dangerous place in hockey. If you can move that puck behind the net and find the open guy around the slots and get that pass over, it takes about 3 passes. If you can do it, a goaltender doesn't know what to do on that. Actually, the defense is beat on the play, and that's what happened there. SIUE took advantage. One of their defensemen was not where he was supposed to be. Took that pass there, put it right there, right in the slot. And there was a beautiful pass and a beautiful execution there by SIUE.
So Ben Wexler is going to come into the game here almost halfway through the second period. He's had the bulk of the starts for Illinois. And meanwhile, SIUE controls, pass up for Edwards, dumps over his stick, and goes all the way down for icing. So Taylor Emmerich, he gets another point. That makes it 9 in the last 3 games. Gets himself another goal. He's one away from his second hat trick in 3 games.
That's impressive. As SIUE is continuing to go and trying to get in those playoffs. That's the goal right now. See where they finish here at the end of these next 2 games, tonight and tomorrow at 4:15.
Illinois picks it up, throws it off the near side boards. Cortivo with it. He chips it ahead into the Illinois zone. Nice play by Edwards. Getting it up for Gillen. He walks in.
Yes.
Shot. He scores. Tyler Gillen makes it 4-1.
Boy, he still got it. I'll tell you. I know. I coached him. And Tyler, he played with, I remember one time he scored 6 goals on that, and I told him to go high, and man, I tell you what, when he goes high and he sees those corners, you might as well forget it. The goalie's not going to stop him. I think he got a fighting that night too. So he had a Gordie Howe that night for me, and I was ecstatic.
Tinsley gets brought down. No call on the play. Tinsley looking around. And it's cleared out by Illinois. Comes out for Faulkner. He has it in Illinois zone. Simped ahead for Skelton. Taken by Illinois into the zone. Brought in backhand, and it's taken away by Cortivo. Now here come the Cougars, 4-on-2. Cortivo brings it into the zone. He'll throw it near the net. Looking for Faulkner on the far side. Couldn't lead him. Goes just behind him, and now Illinois brings it in. Nice back check by Tinsley. He'll hand it off for Cortivo, and Tinsley gets thrown down awkwardly into the boards, and SIUE's going to get a power play here.
That's a scary play. You get near the boards and stuff like that, and especially you're hitting that boards and you're going halfway down. You're going halfway down and you get hit, it can get kind of dangerous there, and that's the reason why that's there, and guys getting hit back behind in the back and everything else. That's no place for this game in hockey, and I'm glad that was a call. So they'll be with 2-minute power play here. Let's see what they do.
John O'Sullivan will go to the box for Illinois. And SIUE's got their most lethal players out there as Bond loses the faceoff and is cleared out by Illinois. Nosser comes out to play it, leaves it for Tinsley back behind the goal. Tinsley spins off a check in the corner, and he'll throw it all the way down for Burton. Burton pokes that ahead, but he has that taken away by Flockus, and that's cleared all the way down into the SIUE zone. Tinsley will pick it up back behind the net. Passed ahead for Bond. Nice play at neutral ice. He walks it in. Bond. Couldn't make his way to the net, so he hands it back for Edwards. Now for Tinsley on the far side. Tinsley back for Emmerich. Back to Tinsley. One-time shot, and that's blocked out in front off the shin pads of Sonesson. He was shaken up for a bit, pops right back up, and now it comes back to Edwards. Edwards for Tinsley. Tinsley back down for Bond. His shot near side. Edwards, his shot. I think they score. They score! Wexler got a piece of it, but it's able to trickle in, and Edwards comes away with a goal, and that will extend Andrew Bond's point streak to 11 with an assist.
You see on that power play, SIUE they were making those guys move. They were making those defensemen move. I loved how they were playing on the boards, going back to the point, finding that open area, that open part of ice. When they found it, they got it there, and they executed it very well. And then found some open room there, going right to the net, and they took it. And very well executed power play there.
Well, we got a timeout by Illinois, so we'll take some time here. We'll talk about, at the beginning of the year, just before we got started into the Division II play for SIUE, I had an interview with Mike Edwards, the head coach for SIUE. They had just got done playing the University of Iowa's Division I team. They did get whooped in those first two games, but they were exhibition games. And he said that other than those two, this is the best team he thinks he's had in the last 4 years of all the teams that he's coached. And that was before the season kicked off. And now the best that SIUE's ever finished in the regional is 5th place, and right now his team currently sits in 4th, 1 vote away from being 3rd, and they think they already have that vote. So they're going to possibly be heading into the regional championships with, in 3rd place, the best team that they'll face is ranked 6th in the region. So they got a real good shot at making that national tournament.
Well, that's a lot coming from Mr. Edwards, especially all that I know in NBCHA, how many championships he's won there, and how much he's well respected within the hockey here and at the college level also.
Meanwhile, it's controlled by SIUE, taken away inside the SIUE zone, but SIUE gets it back. Winterberg will bring it in. Winterberg walks it into that far side corner, spins back behind the goal. He controls, looking for Mertzman out in front. Now he'll get it back to Rauscher. Rauscher couldn't get over to the puck, and it's cleared out. Now Henson back for Rauscher. Rauscher off the far side boards, tipped in by Winterberg into the far side corner. Mertzman working on Moore. Lucky he didn't get a hold there on Moore. Now Rauscher shot near the net, just goes wide, picked up by Faulkner in the corner. He'll hand it down low for Sperry. Sperry up to the point, walked around, and shot in on net by Henson, and it's saved by Wexler. And now Mertzman battling in front of the net. Wexler went down. I didn't see what caused him to go down.
It looks like we have Kane Henson, another Henson, a defenseman. His brother played defenseman here also for SIUE, and I believe now he's coaching for the Alton Redbird team. So the Hensons are keeping the family tradition going here, playing some Cougar hockey.
They will take both players on the play. I do not see anything up on the board yet. We might continue with 5-on-5 hockey. We will have both captains out at the circle, waiting for a call. They do throw up Mertzman for 2 minutes, so I'm assuming they'll throw a penalty up for Illinois as well, and we'll go 4-on-4 here. And they do. They throw up a penalty for Jack Graham, so offsetting penalties. 4-on-4 hockey here at the 10:34 mark here in the second period, and a 5-1 lead for the very hot SIUE Cougars. A sweep this weekend earns them an MACHA regular season championship. Shot near